Whenever sex, love, religion and politics are in the mix together, you can count on some pretty lively debate, let alone if you toss in same-sex marriage. Well, the good old Brits of today added fuel to that particular fire via a decision to let gay couples not just marry, but marry in churches.
Now, the government says it wants to legalise same-sex marriages before the next general election.
Next month, the government will begin a consultation into whether the law should be changed to allow and recognise same-sex marriages.
Marriage isn't just a piece of paper. It pulls couples together through the ebb and flow of life.
A lesbian or a gay couple are perfectly able to bring up a child in a loving situation, and that is the most important thing.
I think of myself as someone who is filled with love, whose only purpose in life was to achieve love, and who feels love for so much of nature and the world and for everything else. We certainly don't need the stigmatization, the victimization that leads to the playground bullying when people say you're a disordered, morally evil individual.
Cardinal O'Brien in Scotland laid into them as a grotesque subversion of a universally accepted human right and said it would shame the United Kingdom.
Is it time for the church to move on, reflect the times we live in and be more inclusive?
This isn't a question about homophobia, this is a question about human rights.
I am gay in real life, and at 20 years old I kind of accepted it myself.
My name is James Morton. I'm 23 years old and I'm an openly gay soldier in the British Army.
My name's Gareth Thomas. I'm a professional rugby player. I'm from a country called Wales, which is in the United Kingdom.
I'm Andrew Hayden-Smith, and I say I do to equal marriage.
24-year-old wicketkeeper came out to his family and friends 5 years ago.
I ended up calling her and I said, you know, I'm actually gay. And she was like, you know, so what sort of thing?
I just think that if they let gay people get married and call themselves married, in a few months we'll be worried about something else.
I'm going to be out of date, I'm going to be left behind.
Church has its doctrine, its teaching, what it believes it's received from God, and that's the ground on which we stand.
Brian!
Does it come quickly, or do you find yourself staying up at night bashing one out?
I was born gay. Are you a gay? You are gay. Since as far as I can remember.
There is still a long way to go in gay rights. We've come so far in this country, and I think that having gay marriage legalised is another huge step on the way.
Have you been together, what, a day?
4 years.
4 years!
Police in Merseyside are continuing their investigations into an attack on a trainee police officer, which they say was a homophobic hate crime.
The OK legislation is there, the police are behind us now, the law is there to protect us, but you still have those people who will beat you up and, if necessary, kill you purely for being a gay guy.
This shocking footage shows a gay couple being viciously attacked by a group of 4 men who had been following them as they made their way home along Charing Cross Road.
Jonathan Williams was thrown out after kissing another man on a first date here on Wednesday.
I think referring to something as gay, meaning rubbish, is wrong.
There are more than 3 million people in the UK who are gay.
My concern is that the state should not be involved in this argument whatsoever.
You're concerned about the state not being involved. It's the state that sanctions marriage.
We live in every city and town. We are businessmen and women.
What exactly is your problem, eh?
We are firefighters and police officers. We save lives in hospitals. We fight for our countries, and sometimes we die for our countries.
Ever again.
I'm gay.
Perfect halo.
I'm gay.
Of cold hair and lightning.
The countries that have introduced same-sex marriage, where in fact the marriage culture has been weakened quite seriously.
For anyone who believes that marriage should be between a man and a woman, the sensible thing to do is make sure you marry someone of the opposite sex.
We're not asking for special treatment. We are United States or British citizens, proud of our countries, wanting to play a part in our society.